Hello and welcome. This will be the fifth and final video in this series on bringing clarity into your mindfulness meditation practice. So in the previous four videos, we have covered pretty much the basic elements of what you will observe in mindfulness practice. And they are a good map. There are more elements than that, but they are a good map for what we return to again and again in our daily meditation practice. And that was the experience of the breath, the experience of the body in terms of the posture, the experience of sensations in the body, the experience of the mind thinking, the experience of the state of our mind, also known as our emotions, but more than emotions because we don't call sleepiness an emotion, for example, or doubt an emotion. So we'll call those the states of consciousness, and then our sense doors. And with our meditation practice, sitting meditation practice, we're mostly observing the sense of hearing. So that's a good basic map. There's more that you can cover as you go deeper into your mindfulness practice, including the various hindrances, which are different states of consciousness, but really coming to understand and know those more clearly. You can observe what are called the factors of enlightenment, which are positive states of consciousness like calm and energy. But for our daily meditation practice, this map is perfect. So I just want to name one more thing, and then we'll do a final guided meditation where we're incorporating all of those elements together. And that is that when we practice mindfulness, what's important is not what we're observing, though we have to practice correctly, but assuming we are observing a present moment experience, what we observe doesn't matter. What matters is that we're aware. So we don't have to put an emphasis on the object of meditation, meaning what we're observing. The breath isn't important. The breath is used as a place to help gain and bring stability into the mind. Because if we let our mind go by itself, it would go all over the place as it does in our normal life. So we have an object that is neutral. We don't love or hate our breaths. And that is always happening. And so we come back to that to bring tranquility and clarity into the practice. But mindfulness is meant to observe anything that is a reality, what's actually happening in the present moment, not what we want to happen. We're not trying to make something happen, but what we are actually experiencing in the present moment. And so we want to move with investigation of the mind, the attention to different things that arise for us. So never think of something else that arises for you, be it a pain in the body or a lot of thinking in the mind or a difficult emotion or sounds from the outside world as something that is in the way. Everything is welcome. And we observe that experience. We observe our reactions to that experience, which, sometimes is calm and sometimes is not so calm. We're meant to be present with and observe the whole aspect, the whole process of the human experience. So that will be pleasant sometimes, that will be unpleasant sometimes, that will be kind of neutral sometimes. And we don't want to judge our practice by whether or not we're comfortable. Comfort is really secondary in the practice of meditation, like so many efforts that we make in our life. We're not always comfortable when we go to work. We're not always comfortable when we're doing our exercise. And those moments of discomfort are actually right at the moment when our practice might be deepening. So if we only practice mindfulness to the degree that we were comfortable and turned away when we were uncomfortable, then right when we get uncomfortable is when the reactivity of the mind starts to come, and we have an opportunity to change the conditioning. You can say the neural pathways are being created, new neural pathways are being created when you don't respond to a situation in the way that you normally would, which is what we're developing in our meditation practice, which is why meditation makes us feel so much more confident about ourselves. We grow in confidence in the way that we can handle things in life as we sit with a reactionary mind, and it starts to change, to become clearer, to become stronger, to become kinder and more confident. So let's bring the elements together for this meditation, setting up the posture as usual. And as usual, let yourself settle into your body. Release, let go, relax any gripping, holding, or tightness. Kind of switching gears, not leaning forward into the future, but giving yourself permission to settle the heart into just this moment of your life and just this breath. Inclining the mind to let go, not cling to anything that arises, allowing experience to arise and pass away without pushing anything away, without holding on to anything. And letting the breath be natural. Where do you feel the touch of the breath? Sustaining the attention here and noting, inhaling as you breathe in, exhaling as you breathe out. Then bring your attention to your whole body sitting. Become aware that you are sitting. The body as it is. And then come back to the breath. Inhaling, exhaling. Bring your awareness into your body. Notice anywhere you're feeling sensation in your body. Could be a touch point, like your seat against the cushion or chair. The hands touching. Bring your awareness close to this experience. What do you observe? Their heat or coolness? Hardness, softness? Tingling, vibration? Let the sensation reveal itself to you. Watch them come and go without interfering. And then come back to the breath. Frequently, we'll get lost in thought. And the moment we wake up, we can be gentle, noting, planning, imagining, wandering, remembering. Have a non-antagonistic relationship with your thoughts. Simply know, and then come back to the breath. And then noticing how you feel right now. Are you sleepy? Are you bored? Is there annoyance? Is there joy? Is there calm? Is there energy? Is there craving or gratitude? Knowing states of consciousness as they arise, observing how they affect our bodies, letting them come and letting them go. And then coming back to the breath. Bring your attention to the inner ear, observing the experience of hearing the sounds that are arising and passing away moment to moment. The humming noises in the house you're in, the sounds of the traffic, the sounds of birds, the sounds of people talking. Noting, hearing. Observing sounds from the beginning to the end. And then come back to the breath. And then observing the sound of the bell until you don't hear it anymore. So this is a good map of your meditation, your daily meditation mindfulness practice. Use these videos as long as you find them helpful, and then do try to practice on your own without. As soon as you have an understanding of these foundations of mindfulness, then start practicing on your own so that you cultivate remembering to do the practice on your own. Okay, may it be of benefit. It surely will if you do the practice. Yeah.